Hidden in the natural beauty of the Greek island of Symi, Michael Mosley, a prominent British TV presenter and health expert, found his passion for adventure. Mosley was well known for his work in health and nutrition, winning many hearts with his books and TV shows, including Trust Me, I'm a Doctor, and his promotion of the 5-2 diet. His dedication to exploring new frontiers eventually took a tragic turn during a holiday that was meant to be a relaxing and exploratory trip. But first, let's get back to where it all began for Michael Mosley. Michael Mosley was born on March 22, 1957, in Calcutta, India. His father worked in the banking sector, and his mother was a nurse. The family moved to England when Michael was still young, where he grew up in an environment that valued science and education. This fostered Michael's early interest in science and health. Michael's academic career began at the University of Oxford, where he earned a degree in politics, philosophy, and economics, PPE. After 2 years working as a banker in London, he decided to switch to medicine. He studied at the Royal Free Hospital Medical School in London, where he earned his medical degree and began his career as a doctor. After working as a doctor for several years, Michael made a remarkable career shift to journalism. He started at the BBC, initially as a producer. His curiosity and willingness to personally test different health regimes and theories made him a unique and trusted voice in medical journalism. This led to a series of popular programs and books where he made complex scientific concepts accessible to a wide audience. One of his most well-known programs was Trust Me, I'm a Doctor, where he and a team of experts investigated various health issues. His hands-on approach and readiness to conduct experiments on himself, like trying the fasting diet, endeared him to viewers. In addition to his successful career, Michael's personal life was also filled with love and collaboration. He was married to Dr. Claire Bailey, a general practitioner and health columnist. The couple met during their medical studies and eventually married, having 4 children together. Their shared passion for health and wellness was a key factor in their relationship and work. Claire Bailey is known not only as Michael Mosley's wife, but also as a successful author and health columnist. She had written several books, including the Fast 800 recipe book and Clever Guts diet recipe book, where she shares practical and healthy recipes that fit the diets Michael promoted. Claire's contributions to health books and recipes helped make the diets and lifestyle plans that Michael promoted practical and accessible to a wider audience. After an intense period of work and publications, Michael and Claire decided they needed a well-deserved vacation. On Monday, June 3, 2024, Michael and his wife arrived in Symi for a holiday. Symi is a small island in the Dodecanese archipelago in the Aegean Sea, northwest of Rhodes. The island is known for its colorful neoclassical buildings, crystal clear waters, caves, and serene atmosphere, making it a popular destination for tourists seeking an authentic Greek island experience. Michael and Claire plan to explore and relax on the island. What started as an idyllic vacation spot soon turned into a nightmare. On Wednesday, June 5, 2024, Michael set off alone in the early afternoon, as he often did on his many adventures. He informed his wife of his plans and expected to return by evening. He began his hike at 1:30 p.m. from Ais Nikolaos Beach to the village of Peti. This route, loved for its scenic views and challenging terrain, starts at the tranquil, secluded Ais Nikolaos Beach with its crystal clear waters. The hike goes through varied landscapes, including rocky paths and green vegetation, offering breathtaking views of the Aegean Sea and the surrounding hills. The path to Peti, a charming fishing village with a picturesque harbor, is popular among hikers who want to enjoy the natural beauty and traditional Greek atmosphere of Symi. Although the route was intended to be a relaxing exploration, the challenging terrain and extreme heat made the hike more dangerous than expected. Michael was wearing shorts, a blue polo shirt, a baseball cap, and sunglasses. By this time, the temperature on Symi had risen above 40 degrees Celsius. When Claire hadn't heard from her husband by 7:30 p.m. and he hadn't returned at the agreed time, she became worried and alerted the local authorities. Michael had left his phone in their accommodations, so Claire couldn't contact him. Local authorities tried to trace Michael's route, but couldn't find him. The next morning, Thursday, June 6th, the Greek authorities immediately launched a large-scale search operation, searching both the land and surrounding seas. About 20 firefighters and police officers searched on land, while Coast Guard units scoured the waters around the island. "There is a big effort underway to find him," said Simi Police Chief Petros Vasilakis. At 11 a.m., a post was made in the local Facebook group Friends of Simi with a description of Michael and a request for the locals to look out for him. The post stated, "Have you seen this man? He set off to walk back from St. Nick's at about 1:30 p.m. and failed to make it home. His friends are concerned, as it is 6 hours since they last saw him. His name is Dr. Michael Mosley, and he is a familiar face to many British people, as he has appeared on the BBC." At 12 p.m., the search by the Greek authorities was expanded to the coast and surrounding areas. By 2 p.m., firefighters from Rhodes arrived to assist in the search. The operation was complicated by the rough terrain and the heat, with temperatures that week reaching up to 39.3 degrees Celsius, 103 degrees Fahrenheit. There were concerns about possible heat exhaustion for Michael, who was known for his adventurous spirit, but also aware of the dangers of extreme conditions. At 7 p.m., a helicopter from Athens was deployed. The search now included firefighters, volunteers, police, a drone, and a police dog. CCTV footage was reviewed for clues, but unfortunately, it did not provide any results. The local police announced that the search would be paused for the night and resumed the next morning with even more personnel. Michael's friends and colleagues expressed their concerns as the news of his disappearance spread. Roy Taylor, a professor of medicine and metabolism at the University of Newcastle, who worked with Michael on the 8-week blood sugar diet, voiced his worry. "This shocking news focuses our minds on Michael's wife Claire and their sons," he said. "Our thoughts are with them in this terrible time of uncertainty, hoping that he will be found safely." The next morning, Friday, June 7th, the search resumed at 7 a.m. with additional police services. In the afternoon, divers joined the search operation along with the local Coast Guard. The mayor of Simi stated that it was likely he had fallen into the sea and been swept away, or that something else had happened. "It's impossible to be where the searches are taking place. It is a small area and has been thoroughly searched," he said. After days of intensive search efforts, a shocking discovery was made on Saturday, June 8th, around 8:30 a.m. The body of Michael Mosley was found in an inaccessible location near a cave in Aia Marina, a place no one had expected. His body was discovered on rocky terrain near a fence, next to a small resort that can only be reached by boat or on foot. The resort is on the opposite side of the bay from where he had left his wife and friends, and about a 30-minute walk from Petty, where he was last seen. The exact cause of his passing is still unknown, but authorities suspect he may have succumbed to the extreme heat or suffered a fall during his hike. The news of Michael's passing caused a wave of grief and sympathy from around the world. Colleagues, friends, and fans expressed their condolences to his family and praised his contributions to health science and his fearless quest for knowledge. Michael Mosley left a lasting impact through his work and his willingness to use himself as a test subject in his research. His legacy includes not only his contributions to science, but also the way he made complex health issues accessible to the general public. His wife Claire Bailey stated that she and the couple's 4 children take comfort in the fact that he had almost made it. "We're taking comfort in the fact that he so very nearly made it. He did an incredible climb, took the wrong route, and collapsed where he couldn't be easily seen by the extensive search team," she said. She also said, "It's devastating to have lost Michael, my wonderful, funny, kind, and brilliant husband. We had an incredible lucky life together. We loved each other very much and were so happy together." Claire said she was incredibly proud of their children and their resilience and support. "My family and I have been hugely comforted by the outpouring of love from people from around the world. It's clear that Michael meant a huge amount to so many of you," she said. Additionally, the family is immensely grateful for the extraordinary people on Simi who worked tirelessly to help find him. Some island residents, who had never heard of Michael, volunteered without hesitation and worked from sunrise to sunset. Finally, she said, I feel so lucky to have our children and my amazing friends. Most of all, I feel so lucky to have had this life with Michael. Michael Mosley's tragic passing during a vacation on the island of Simi is a great loss to the world of health journalism and science. His work has inspired countless people to live healthier lives and push their own boundaries. Although he is no longer with us, his legacy will live on in his books, programs, and the many lives he touched. Michael Mosley will always be remembered as a pioneer who changed the world of health and wellness.